Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Bear with me a little bit tonight. I'm kind of losing my voice in and out, so I might be a little crackly here tonight, but I'm going to do my best. Tonight, I want to talk to you about something that I definitely saw coming, but I'm still really pissed to see it actually happening. I want to talk about how Governor Newsom in California has now laid out his plan to bankrupt gun manufacturers, not just in California, but nationwide, especially any manufacturer that makes ARs or any other type of semi-automatic weapon that they deem evil in California. If you remember back when the abortion law in Texas was being proposed and going through their Congress, I was like, do not support this. If you are pro-gun or pro-freedom of any type, do not support this. This is a terrible law. And people were like, oh no, this is an ingenious law. These people are geniuses. They wrote a law that's almost impossible to overturn. And I'm like, they're not geniuses. This type of law has been around for decades and then some. But no one ever passed them because they knew it'd be a Pandora box. It's a basically, everybody dies kind of a situation. A mutual assured destruction. So most people had enough sense to not pass a law like this. But now that Texas has passed it and the Supreme Court has said, yeah, it's pretty much, we can't even, you can't overturn it. Now Newsom is going to make a law that allows anybody who wants to sue gun manufacturers who make ARs or other types of evil weapons. Evil in their minds. Just like in Texas, where anyone can sue an abortion provider. And like in Texas, where they know there's no one going to actually suffer legal punishment for this. No one's going to be put in jail or anything. What they knew they would do to abortion providers in Texas is they would either bankrupt them through lawsuits or force them out of the state. Same thing in California. They are going to bankrupt the manufacturers if they operate inside of California through frivolous lawsuits. Lawsuits that they know are not going to be won, but Smith & Wesson, Beretta, whoever is still going to have to fight them. And the gun industry is not so big that it has billions of dollars to throw around. It's not the tobacco industry or the petroleum industry or the pharmaceutical industry or the insurance industry, those giant lobbies that have billions of dollars to throw around. The gun lobby is very small in comparison and does not have a lot of extra money to spend. So this could easily bankrupt them. Now, I know a lot of people right now are saying, haha, but they'll just pull out of California. Well, a lot of gun manufacturers can't afford to just pull out of California because that's a huge market. That's like them saying, right now we're struggling and we're barely making profit, but let's just lose a quarter of our market. Not a good idea. Because it wouldn't just be California. If this gets passed, which it probably will in California, and if it withstands scrutiny, like it will based on the precedent in Texas, well, you don't think Washington's going to try it, Oregon's going to try it, maybe even Nevada, maybe even Virginia, New York's a given, Chicago, all these places, Illinois, I named Chicago like it was a state. They're going to do the same thing. It's going to get to where once these big, highly populated, more liberal areas do this, where are they going to sell guns? They're going to lose half their market because they won't be able to operate there unless they get sued out of existence. That would be the consequence of trying to operate inside one of these states. Just like how abortion manufacturers either have to leave Texas or fight frivolous lawsuits all the time. And that's what's going to happen now. So we need to start thinking up something we're going to have to do about this because this is one of the biggest setbacks gun manufacturers will ever face if this actually happens. Because, they don't need to take our rights away from us if they can take away our means, if they can take away our ability to get the things we have a right to own. If no one can manufacture ammo or guns, and we still have the rights to have them but can't get them, where are we going? What's going to happen? So I was against this law in Texas, and I told everyone why, and unfortunately, it's already happening. I was hoping it would take a year or two, but it hasn't. Congress is going to have to step up and do something about these types of laws because like we've seen, the Supreme Court is like, yep, we can't do it the way the laws are currently written. So we're going to have to hope we get some people in office that will actually do something about it. And unfortunately, I don't think Democrats are going to do anything about it, and I don't think Republicans are going to do anything about it because they don't care. They like it. So we might just be screwed on this in some states. We just might get to where in some states, yeah, you've got your rights, but you don't have the means to get anything. So because even the way they're going to write some of the laws, I'm sure that if someone provides you a gun from Texas and you live in California, they'll be able to sue the Texas gun maker. So this is going to be bad for some states. I wish this wasn't true, but right now, this is looking like it's going to be one of the biggest attacks on our rights and one of the biggest blows to gun rights. And by that, I mean affects the biggest amount of people, because these people in highly populated states, gun manufacturers aren't going to be able to do business there. And then those of us that don't live in those states, the gun manufacturers aren't going to be able to stay open with just our business. If they lose half the population, do you think they're still going to be able to make a profit? Not likely. So I hate to be the bearer of dark news, but there it is. And I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Looks like it's happening, and that's about all I can say. All right, everybody, with that being said, on a lighter note, I want to move on and do a little gun talk here. If you are a patron of mine, you'll know I put up a poll the other day saying, help me choose what my Christmas present is going to be. And I gave the option between two revolvers. Smith & Wesson Model 19, the 19 carry comp, the 2.5 inch, or the 357 Magnum. Both of these are 357 Magnum. Smith & Wesson 360 PD, the super lightweight 357 Magnum 5-shot J-frame. Well, I was torn between which one I wanted, so I said, well, I'll rely on good old-fashioned democracy, so I put the poll up. And I'm happy to report here, we have a result. If you look at the numbers as they came in here, well, when it comes to the Model 19 carry comp, that got 74 votes. And then if you go down to the Smith & Wesson 360 PD, that got 55,001 votes. So once again, democracy has prevailed. The system works, and we have elected, or selected, I should say, which gun I'm going to be buying myself for Christmas, because nobody else gets me anything because I'm hard to buy for and I'll just return it. So that's what I'll be buying. In fact, I went to Sporting Systems today. That's one of the reasons I was down in the city today when I got my muffler fixed on my truck. Actually, just did a muffler delete. And got down to Sporting Systems, and now that gun is in pistol prison until I come up with the money for bail. So hopefully that'll be before Christmas. But I want to thank everyone who voted. I think you made the right choice by a landslide, the 361. And yeah, I know it's a punishing little gun, but when you want to carry something and you don't even know you're carrying it, I can't think there's much better than that gun. So thanks for everyone out there that voted. I was more than happy to enact the will of the people. And like I said, hopefully I'll get it out of pistol prison before Christmas. All right, before I go here, I just want to remind everyone we are still giving away those Glocks every Friday till the end of this year. The second one is going to be given away this Friday. You have till Thursday night, midnight, to donate and be registered. Go over to tympistolproject.com. There is a link on my website there where you can click on it. I had to alter some of the text and stuff there, but you just click on that. It'll take you to a GoFundMe page now. If it takes you to PayPal, I think you might be able to use it now, but it should take you to the GoFundMe. You can donate there. For every $10 you donate, you'll get one entry into the giveaway. And we'll do that, like I said, this coming Friday will be the next one. Then we'll do it 2 Fridays after that. So if you want to be registered to win one of the brand new Glock G17s, Gen 3s, they're even legal in California. If you want to be registered to win one, like I said, go over, donate. There's a link in the upper corner of this video. And be registered to win and help some animals in need, because this, like I've said before, is all to benefit FurFriends Animal Rescue. This is, the guns are secondary. That's something I'm doing on the side myself for people who donate. The actual cause is to donate to FurFriends Animal Rescue. They are in so much need right now. There are so many abused, neglected, and abandoned animals right now after COVID lockdown that it is overwhelming the system. So please go over. I always tell people, just give what you can, but this is one of the few times I'll say give every penny you can. Be generous if you can, because this is one of the best causes you can possibly donate to, especially this time of the year. So go on over, donate, get registered to win one of the Glocks, and then tune in every Friday from now to the end of the year to see if you win. And with that being said, I just want to go ahead and thank everyone for coming. Hope you come back again tomorrow. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe until I see you again.